Meta, the company behind Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads, has reported that 3.43 billion daily active users use their platforms. That's nearly half of the people on Earth logging in and scrolling, liking, and commenting every day. In the first quarter of the year, Meta has pulled in $42.3 billion in revenue, and that's up 16% from the same time last year. And their earnings have jumped 37%. So today we're talking about Meta, a company that is dominating when it comes to the social media space. We'll talk about what they're doing related to AI to improve their platforms, their dividends, and more. So, with over 3 billion daily users, this type of traffic is a gold mine for advertisers. And ads are how Meta makes a lot of their money. So, let's take a look at Meta's stock price. Currently $695.77 over the last year, up 38.68%. Over the last 5 years, up 191%. We'll come back to those numbers, but let's talk about Meta and what they've been doing related to artificial intelligence. And they've been putting billions of dollars into it. So Meta has been going in heavy on AI in two ways. Number one, to keep you on the apps longer. The more time you spend scrolling and the more ads that you see, this means more money for Meta. And two, to help advertisers create smarter, more targeted ads. When it comes to this, they're aiming to have this fully automated by 2026. So we're seeing AI integrated into everything. And soon we'll be seeing more ad campaigns created without even having to talk to a person, without having to hire actors and do all of the things that ad campaigns needed in the past. So they're planning on getting around $65 billion this year when it comes to AI infrastructure. This includes data centers, advanced chips, and hiring the right people to lead this initiative. All behind the scenes work that Meta is putting in order to be effective and more profitable in the future. Meta is also working with Scale AI, which is a company that builds training centers needed to make their AI even smarter and more accurate. So why is this important? Because if Meta can train their AI systems better than their competitors, they can serve better content and better ads. And that keeps both the users and the advertisers happy. Basically, Meta is aiming for long-term success. They're not trying to keep up. They are striving to be a leader when it comes to this AI race. And let's talk about WhatsApp for a minute. And overall, I think this is the most overlooked app, maybe not in other countries, but in the US definitely. I only use it because I have a neighborhood watch group that I'm a part of. Other than that, I don't use WhatsApp on a daily basis. But it is evolving from a simple messaging app into a global business tool. Meta is now monetizing WhatsApp through business services by letting businesses send their updates, take orders, run customer service through the app. This means that WhatsApp could turn into a major moneymaker, especially in places where it is the go-to app for communication. So while Facebook and Instagram carrying the weight right now, WhatsApp might step up and be less of a quiet contributor when it comes to the growth of Meta. When it comes to dividends, Meta started paying them out last year in 2024. So they started out at 52 cents per share every quarter, which is nothing significant, but it shows that Meta is confident in their future. Even though we add it to our portfolio as a growth stock, it is also nice to get that dividend payment, giving long-term investors another reason to hold on to the stock. So definitely a growth company, but it's nice when those tech companies throw in that dividend. When it comes to Meta, taking a look on the Moomoo Investing app, 91% of the analysts rated it as a buy. And as I already shared, current stock price is $695.77. And the price targets for this on average 707.33 with a high of $918. Looking at the most recent analyst ratings just from a few days ago, they're between 750 and 807. So basically, analysts are seeing a 15% upside in Meta stock from its current stock price. And that's even after the impressive moves that this stock has already made. And this is due to their solid earnings, strong user base, massive AI investments, as well as that newly incorporated dividend. It's a company that's combining growth, a little bit of passive income, as well as innovation and staying relevant, profitable, and growing. So, definitely not a low price stock. I'm going to share my position now, but it is a high quality investment, in my opinion. When it comes to Meta, the portfolio that I have the most of it in is in my growth portfolio over on Webull. I currently have 2.025 shares with an average price of 505.70. I'm up 37.49%. So when it comes to my portfolio, this is one that I have my eye on to see if there is any potential buying opportunities at a lower cost. Now, let me touch on a few points. Meta stock, just like any other, is not perfect. A few issues that they are facing are global ad revenue being hit if there are continued tariff concerns as well as an economic slowdown. This has already happened with a drop off with ads from Asia based companies during this past quarter. They've also been spending tens of billions when it comes to AI. As I touched on earlier, their investment into Scale AI alone is $14 billion, and they will be gaining a 49% stake in this company. Another obstacle is the competition. Google, Microsoft, and even Apple, and they have the cash to compete with Meta. So there are some potential risks that this company could be facing. So Meta is currently number 6 when it comes to the largest companies by market cap in the US. Let me know in the comments, is Meta a stock that you are holding in your portfolio, or are you getting exposure to it through those ETFs that are heavily weighted in these leading companies, the Mag 7? Hope you enjoyed this update on Meta. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, set it to all so you can keep up with all of my videos and live streams. Make sure to leave me some comments. What's your thoughts? Do your own research. And remember, I'm just here sharing my investing journey, never a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. That's it for today. Let's continue on our journey to build real wealth. Okay, bye.